My name is Gus Olson. I've been meeting and flirting with women in real life for 11 years. And as you've seen on my channel, real life approaches are an amazing way to meet women and improve your social abilities, improve your confidence. But every once in a while, I get a guy that says, oh, well, real life approaches, they don't really work. I tried it and it didn't work. And what I usually tell those people, I say, okay, well, how many approaches did you do? And most of them would tell me, yeah, I did maybe 5, 50, 100, 200. And imagine how ridiculous that sounds. You tried 100 approaches and it didn't work. If we look at anything else, let's say I used to sell Facebook ads to local businesses, and I would tell them, why are you not doing Facebook ads? And they said, well, because we tried it and it didn't work. And I asked them, well, how much did you spend on ads? And they literally told me, yeah, I spent $200. Now imagine that. Imagine making a conclusion that Facebook ads don't work because you spent $200 and you didn't get any return. There are literally companies spending millions of dollars every month on Facebook ads, and they're making huge returns. And then some local business, like all these small businesses, like some of these businesses try it, and they say, well, it doesn't work because I spent $200. How ridiculous that is. That's insane. And it's the same way of how some guys say, well, yeah, real life approaches don't work because I did it a few times, I didn't get a return. Dude, like, obviously 100 times, 200 times, if you try it and it doesn't work, it doesn't mean that the real life approaches don't work. It means that you didn't know how to make it work. It's not that the mechanism doesn't work, it's that you didn't know how to make it work. So the problem is not the mechanism. The problem is not that you need to switch. Oh, well, I'm gonna go back to apps. No, that's not the conclusion. The conclusion is that you just didn't know how to make it work. So you need to learn and become better on how to make it work. It's the same way where guys, they want to start a business and they try e-commerce or they try coaching business and they don't get any clients. And they say, oh yeah, e-commerce doesn't work. Coaching doesn't work. Everything works. All of the business models work. It's just that you didn't know how to make it work. So rather than switching a model and keep making the same mistakes, why don't you get to the root of the problem and fix yourself, fix your skills? Because your skills are ultimately the reason why you don't know how to make it work. So if you couldn't make real approaches work, well, probably you weren't that good at opening women, at dealing with your approaching side, at dealing with your mind, being able to flirt, being able to socialize, asking strongly for a date. You didn't know how to do those things. And if you don't know how to do those things, then yeah, it's not gonna work. But the problem is not the mechanism, the problem is you, my friend. So if you want to make it work, first of all, realize that it is possible. It's not just on YouTube. And there are guys all over the world that are doing successfully. And the second is you need to upgrade your skills.